Hello everyone, this is Dr. N. Venkatachalapathy. I would like to discuss about introduction to the manufacturing technology. Before going to discuss about manufacturing technology, the first and foremost important thing is materials. I would like to give in this video session types of materials, classification and applications of engineering materials. Now, let us discuss about classification of materials. In this session, there are majorly classified into ferrous, non-ferrous, ceramics, composites and plastic metals. And let us discuss about properties of materials. Majorly the properties of materials we have studied in from the lower level, and majorly we discussed about mechanical properties such as strength. As you know that strength is a property withstand the force. And coming to this tension, compression or bending, whatever it may be, it is a behavior under loading, how it will expand, how it will compress. And coming to the physical properties, there are number of physical properties available there: density, specific heat, thermal expansion, etc. But as you know that the clear definition of density is nothing but it is the ratio of mass to the volume. Similarly, have known that melting point, electrical, magnetic properties also you have studied in lower cases. And coming to this mechanical properties, another most important is chemical properties. So in that one of the most important chemical properties is oxidation. So do you know oxidation, which tend to due to oxide the metal will have some changes its position. And similarly if we take a corrosion, it is a metal where it able to corrode, that is removing of the metal some air or water, etc. And similarly you know about some of the properties like toxicity, flammability, etc. Now another most important in the engineering materials is its applications. So here the ferrous metals have, these are the some major applications like structural, automotive and some of the shipbuilding, defense, consumer products. You can clearly understand about the various applications used in ferrous metals. Nowadays everybody can see the construction field from the base level to the finishing stage, so many ferrous metals can be used. Even if you see the automobile, two-wheeler to the four-wheelers or trucks, so many parts are made up of these ferrous metals. Even if you take the marine applications, some of the structures or some of the major engine components also made up of this ferrous. If you take defense, so nowadays you can see the abroad majorly they can do ferrous metals as a defense applications. And coming to this consumer products, so whereas the ferrous is a major material in appliances like recreation vehicles, toys and some of the major tools in consumer products. Now let us discuss about non-ferrous metals. What we have discussed in ferrous, similar way, the non-ferrous metals also a lot of applications are available. So in that the one of the main important thing is architectural. So nowadays every consumer they need some appearance, they need some aesthetic effect, so such as they have to put some non-ferrous metals, the cost of the metal will be less, but light in weight, so that the architectural application they are using aluminum windows and doors. And coming to this automobile, especially as you know that ambassador car to coming Ford and Audi car, how the changes ambassador car, so many traditionally they are using most of the ferrous components, but now it has been so many non-ferrous components will be added in automobile like four wheelers, etc. And similarly some of non-ferrous metals like brass, bronze and some bearing metals also used in ship industries. And defense consumer products also some another important application while using non-ferrous metals. Next, coming to this plastics. Everybody know that all plastics are polymers, but all polymers not plastics. So when you say that plastics are the synthetic materials where you can use day-to-day use, the compared to the metals, they are going to select plastics are the very cheapest metal compared to ferrous. Either it may be non-ferrous or ferrous, and only because of weight to strength ratio and also thermal and electrical expansion. Whenever so many electrical components like wires, insulation, the plastics are the most widely used in engineering application. Next, another important material is nothing but before going to tell about another thing and applications of the plastics. So this is a one most important thing. The variety of applications like architectural, aerospace, and some of the automobile, even consumer products. Especially when you speak about consumer products, you can see the countries like Singapore, Malaysia. Majority of the toys we are exporting, importing goods from the Singapore, Malaysia because of the plastics are the material we used to manufacture sport goods, some of the tools for utensils, that is packaging industries and shoes, etc. All these are can be selected for the plastics. Why? Because it is cheap in cost and the strength to weight ratio also can be improved. So there is no other oxidation. Next, another important application is ceramics and composite materials. So as you know that ceramic is a substance where that synthetic, we can know that the substance can be used for an inorganic compound as a ceramic. The tiles, wherever in the house there is a construction fail, the tiles majority they can use it for ceramics. The major applications is some of the bricks tiles which is readily made with this ceramic material. And finally, it is a, another most important, which is composites is the material where you can use variety of application. Nowadays, so much research is going to on composite materials. Why? Because as you know that composite, it is a substance or material where you can use two or more materials, and one is the main constant, the other will adding the some additives in order to improve their properties and strength, etc. So the major application for composite applications are the MMC metal matrix, CMC carbon matrix, and the CCC carbon carbon matrix. The some another thing fiber glasses, etc. So some reinforced concrete also majorly used in composites. Next, this is what about engineering materials where I wanted to focus on this material. So once you have to understand this, the next video will discuss about the engineering manufacturing technology. Okay, so thank you for watching this video.